So, guys, please, can you hear my voice? Please let me know in the chat box. If you do, please let me know. And yeah, we'll start. So yeah, before I start, I want to let you know that if I don't know if I can't continue because of the internet lag or anything. If you can hear my audio, if there are cutoffs or something, please, I'll have to stop it. So yeah, I'm sorry about that, because yeah, this is like the most busiest time in my country when everyone is using the internet, so I don't get the best internet time. So yeah, yeah, and I had some time. I had some time today, so I was kind of playing around with my template. So yeah, I'd want to know, how do you guys like the template? So yeah, I'm just playing around with it. I think I can do better, but still, yeah. As I said, I don't know why, but for some reason, there's a lot of problem with Streamlabs, right? So I've not been able to, stream with that. So I'm playing around with my OBS Studio. So yeah, it has kind of been difficult right now because of the internet. Yeah, but as I said, if there's anything that I can't continue, I'll just post my final team in the Instagram. So yeah, yeah, let's just start. And firstly, thank you for everyone for joining in. Ankit, Meshal, James, it's Alpha, Shirish, and everyone. Yeah, thanks so much for joining in. So yeah, as I said, I'll try and make the visuals, the visual representation better in upcoming days. So for a long time, I had free time today, so I kind of played around with the templates. So yeah, this is the final product for now. I'll try and make it better uh, if I get some leisure time again. So yeah, uh, so I think firstly I'll get to my team. I guess, right? You guys can post your questions until then. So this is what my team looks like. So I have some stats, some interesting stats and some uh I don't know, the fixtures history. I was going through some list, Twitter, and all these kind of feeds. So I got some interesting news and interesting stats. So I want to talk about that too in a while. But before I start with anything, uh, I want to talk about my team. So this is what my team looks like, and I don't have anyone in the bench. And I know this about my team, and I've been aware about this, right? I know I need to address my defense, but I think for that I will be saving my transfer. Now, one thing for sure that everyone will notice about my team here is I don't have any Man City asset for this game week, and that is kind of scary, right? But still, I think I'm fine with that. I have to be fine with that. I'm not fine with that. Like, that can hurt me a lot this game week. Like, I could get a huge arrow if De Bruyne scores a hat trick. Like, I'm pretty sure a lot of them will captain De Bruyne, but there is a chance that De Bruyne may not even play full 90 minutes, But still, that is a very slim chance, I think. So yeah, as I said, I want to get De Bruyne in my team, but I just don't see any logical way to get him in. I'll have to either remove Salah for him. I don't want to do that. Or I'll have to remove Vardy or Kane. So I don't want to do any of it. So I think I'll just wait for it, right? I'm not gonna make any kind of transfers yet. So yeah, I'll play without De Bruyne this game week. That is what I'm gonna do. So yeah, let's hope that De Bruyne at least gets something for the managers who has captained him, but not so much that it will hurt the non-owners. That is what I'm trying to say. So yeah, so I think Lamptey will play. So I did read some articles about Lamptey's injuries, right? And I think he said that he will be in the contention. He has been training normally. So yeah, let's hope he does. He starts. And about Pulisic, yeah, there was another news about Pulisic. Pulisic also might feature for some minutes this game week. Not sure if he will start or not, but Lampard said that he will be in the contention. So yeah, that's done with that. And yeah, Coleman is not available also. Coleman and some other player, I forgot, but yeah, Coleman is not available for this game week either. So this is how my team looks like. So every time I think of removing Vardy, he performs, so that kind of makes difficult for me to remove Vardy. I do want to remove Vardy so that I can I don't know, I can improve my defense. So that's one thing I want to do, right? But still, I've not been able to do that. One thing about Vardy is now, I think if I want to remove Vardy, I don't know, I should have done earlier, or maybe it should be right now, because what I read was Pereira will be back here against Spurs. So that is one of the things that has been told by Brendan Rodgers. Now, I'm not sure like if he will be completely fit or not, but he expects Pereira to be back against Spurs. So when Pereira and Costanza, these kind of players, return for Leicester, it can only get better for Vardy. Yeah, the fixtures are not the best one, but still, I think that will kind of make an impact. So as I said, I kind of like Vardy as a player, right? So yeah, I don't know if I want to make changes in my defense, I'll have to remove Ward Prowse or Vardy. So I'm not sure what I'm gonna do, but yeah, I think I'll get to the chat box first, and I'll talk more about my team in a while. So James says, I did DCL Zota to Bamford and Zaha. You went for James went for Zaha. Okay, it's all right. I don't know. It's like it was between Zaha and Bowen, right? So I don't know. Lately I've kind of been impressed with how Bowen is performing, right? Because for last two game weeks I have kind of been monitoring him, and the fact that he takes the corners, right corners, it is kind of difficult to shrug off. So I've always been attracted to players who kind of take set pieces or penalties. So yeah, it's no problem with Zaha. He's the talisman of the team, so I don't see problem with that. But still, looking at the fixtures, I think I personally wouldn't go for Zaha right now. But if you fancy that, I see no problem with that, James. Yeah. And yeah, about Bamford, what I saw was that Bamford is fifth when it comes to the expected goals. I was kind of going through the stats. As I've always said, I don't like to depend on stats a lot, right? It's kind of eye test for me, but still, I do check the stats here and then. And yeah, Vardy is in the top, and this is just for the last three games, right? The expected goals that I was looking for was just for last three games and not whole season. So yeah, Vardy is at number one, and DCL number two, Kane at number three. And the best thing is I own all of them. The all three players who have best axes. So yeah, Vardy, DCL, Kane, all of them I own them. So yeah, I don't see a reason to remove Kane, Vardy, or DCL right now. So for this game, I'm pretty fine with having Vardy against Everton. Like yeah, Everton did perform very good against the Chelsea side, but still, Vardy can get you goals against anyone, and he's on penalty, so I don't have problem with having Vardy there. So yeah, uh, James says captain KDB or Bruno. Now, I was pretty sure this would be the most asked question. Now, as I said again, in the difficult times, I do go for the stats, and when it comes to stats, I think in most of the areas, it's Bruno. I mean, it's De Bruyne you should go for, and I think if I had De Bruyne in my team, I would easily go for De Bruyne instead of uh, KD. I mean Bruno in this week, But I don't have De Bruyne, so I'm kind of forced to captain Fernandes, right? So if you have De Bruyne, just captain De Bruyne. Just don't overthink. Now, one thing that can happen is maybe De Bruyne might not even start, or maybe he can get rotated, but that is not something that's in our hands. That is the kind of risk you have to take with Man City players. So, but still, when it comes to the expected goals and these kind of things, De Bruyne is still above when it comes to midfielders, right? De Bruyne is number one in the expected goals, and Bruno is number second. So still, uh, as I said, if you want to have if you already have De Bruyne, just captain De Bruyne. Just don't overthink. And if you don't, maybe try with Fernandes or some other player. So yeah, if I had De Bruyne, I would captain De Bruyne in a heartbeat, right? But still, I don't have him. So yeah, just captain De Bruyne if you have him. Uh, Meshal says my team is Martinez, Ruben Diaz, Chilwell, Lamptey, Klish, Grealish, Salah, KDB, Bruno, uh, Grealish, Salah, KDB, Bruno, Jesus, and Bamford. I currently owe 0.8 million in the blank. Think of Chilwell to James to get the money for Jesus to Kane. Jesus the Kane thoughts. Yeah, no problem with that. I don't see a problem with that. Now, I talked about this earlier too, Meshal, in my last stream. What I talked about is, now, I don't know, Mount is taking the set pieces now. The one thing that kind of made me want Chilwell was when he was 5.5. Now he's always 6.2 or something. So when he was 5.5, one thing that kind of made me want Chilwell was his fixtures were too good and he was taking corners. Now I think that kind of responsibility has fallen to Mount, and now I don't know. I'm just not as convinced that if I want Chilwell anymore, right? So yeah, I don't see turning Chilwell into James. I think that will be a popular option, and I think many of them will also try and change. I don't know, Walker to Diaz or Stones, right? I don't see problem there at all. So I wouldn't want Walker to be in my bench. The 6.2 midfielder in my bench. I just wouldn't want to see that. So yeah, I don't think it's problem, Meshal, and I'm pretty sure a lot of people now will want Kane and Son if they don't have any of them in your team, because as I said, I think it's kind of scary to not have either Kane or Son, no matter the fixtures, the form they are in, right? So yeah, I think it's fine. It's fine if you want that, Meshal. The team looks good, and Klish, yeah, Grealish, Salah, KDB, yeah, the front line looks good. Jesus will start, yeah. And another thing about Aguero that I read on an article was he will be in the contention though, right? Pep Guardiola said that Aguero will be in the contention, but I don't think he will start. So for he has not he just started training yesterday, so yeah, that's what I read. So yeah, I don't think he will be in the starting lineup, so I'm pretty sure Jesus will be the one playing. uh for this game, just leave Jesus, and maybe after this try and get Kane. Yeah, that's what I think, Michelle. I don't see a problem with that. So yeah, if there's any problem with the audio or it's lagging or something, please do let me know in the chat box, right? So yeah, Ankit says who's captain KDB, Bruno, KDB, Salah. Yeah, and yeah, another thing about the Liverpool and Spurs game, that one of the things I read was that I'm sorry about that. Liverpool have lost only one of their last 15 Premier League games against Spurs. So that was one of the stats that I read, right? And Spurs have won just one of their last 26 Premier League games, away games against Liverpool. So that is one of the things I read. So it's history, right? But looking at the current form, that anything can happen, and I think that will be an exciting game to watch. But still, what I think is, uh, captaining Salah, I don't think it will go wrong. But I was not super convinced by the way they played against Fulham. Like we watched that together, right, Ankit? But I don't know. I don't know if Fulham were too good. They beat the Liverpool plans or something. But still, I'm just not convinced with the Liverpool's midfield. Like I think it can be better. The midfield can be more productive, more better. So yeah, what I think is maybe not Salah. I'm not saying that Salah won't score or anything. Like someone has to score and someone has to get the points. Like they would want to still fight for the top of the table contention. But what I think is, I think going for KDB should be the safest and most obvious choice, right? But yeah, sometimes it's not so obvious. So but still, I think if I had KDB, Bruno, Salah, I'd easily captain KDB or Bruno. Maybe not Salah. Yeah, that's what I think. Uh, Rising Baller says, bro, is a Ward Prowess a good option? Uh, Now, Rising Baller, now, the reason you see Ward Prowess in my team is to to manage the budget. Like, he's not my go-to option, right? He's not my go-to option at all. The reason I had him was to bring in Dallas in my team. So, I bought him against, I think, yeah, Brighton. I bought him against Brighton. He kind of did return points, but still, I don't know. He's just not the kind of player, you expect to directly return. I think like he is involved in the build up and those kind of thing, but still I wouldn't see him scoring in an open play or something. Like we are kind of dependent on the free kicks and the corners and these kind of things. So but still, for his price range, I think it's fine. I personally got him for 6 million. So yeah, I wouldn't say no, right? I wouldn't say no, but would I want to get Man City? Yeah, I don't think it's a problem. If he does get you, if you don't have the budget to improve him to a Bowen or some other players, maybe just get Ward Prowse. I don't see a problem there, because yeah, Vestergaard can get a header against anyone like that tall guy, right? So yeah, I don't see a problem with having Ward Prowse, but still I think there are better options though, according to fixtures too. The fixtures are not the best. So yeah, the Arsenal might seem like an easy opponent, but still, what I'm trying to say is like, at one moment Arsenal needs to start winning. They need to. So it might just be this game week that they can be where they are. So the reputation of Arsenal just does not suit where they are right now in the table. So what I feel like is things might change for Arsenal soon, and that might just be this game week. We don't know. So yeah. Uh, and the next question is, what Ankit said, Ward Prowse will score from set pieces if they get one. Good luck. Yeah. I think the delivery of Ward Prowse is too good to ignore, right? Even the corners and everything, the deliveries are too good. Now it's just about if anyone will get at the end of it. Now that's not us to decide, right? So yeah, let's hope someone does. So yeah, Ankit. Yeah, another thing about Arsenal versus Southampton was that I read was Arsenal are unbeaten in their last 25 home games against Southampton. So I think it is a home game, right? For Arsenal, yeah. So that is the record for Arsenal for now, but still the Arsenal that is right now is not the same. So just so you know, the Arsenal are unbeaten in their last 25 home games against Southampton. So and last season, the same game, Arsenal versus Southampton, ended in a 2-2 draw. That is also one of the things I kind of copied right here. So yeah, it ended in a 2-2 draw where Lacazette scored a 90th-minute equalizer. So yeah, I think that will kind of help you make up mind with players you want to select. I don't know. So yeah. So who's Zaha going? Rising Boss says Zaha going to get double digit this game week. I don't know about that, but Zaha did look pretty impressive, against Spurs. But I think, as what my personal thinking is, I think the fans getting in the stadium kind of helped Crystal Palace. I genuinely believe that the fans did help improve the performance of the Crystal Palace side. I do think that. So now Crystal Palace are playing away this game week. So I don't know if it will be the same thing, right? Let me just check that they are playing away, right? Yeah, against West Ham they are playing away. So I don't know. I don't know if the things will be same, the performance will be same level, but still, I do think the fans kind of helped. And yeah, Arsenal won't have fans this game week. That's what I read in their official site. Due to I don't know, I did not get what it was written. Some three tier, second tier, something. Yeah, it's about coronavirus though. Yeah, so let's see what happens. But still, if you want to go for it, Zaha, I don't think that's a problem. He's the talisman. But still, I don't know if I want to have Zaha in my team. That's just my personal opinion though. Ankit said, bro, please upgrade the bench in this busy Christmas season. Yeah, Ankit, yeah, that's pretty good point. I'd want to, yeah. And next game week I'll have two transfers. So I have one. I'm not gonna use it. Like I want to bring De Bruyne. Trust me, I so want to bring De Bruyne. But for that, I'll have to remove Vardy or Kane. I don't want to remove Kane because I won't have any Spurs asset if I do, and I don't want to remove Vardy either. Like, why would I want to remove Vardy after this kind of performance, like this kind of point returns? Like he's been so consistent, and that is also without the fullbacks. And when Pereira, Costanza, this kind of player return, I think it will be pretty difficult for me to move on Vardy. And the thing is, Everton game is not that bad. Maybe these are the bad ones, right? I'll think about it. I don't know if I want to remove Vardy or Ward Prowess for the defenders. Now my main plan to get in defenders is either get Target or Kufal because of their double game weeks, right? It will be coming back soon. I don't know when, but if I have to improve my defense, I'll have to remove Vardy and maybe remove Mitchell or Kilman, right? For Target or Kufal, or I could get both of them. I could play 4-4-3-3, right? If I want to, so I can do that. I mean 4-4-2. If I want to do that, I'll play with four defenders. So I don't know. I don't have problem playing four defenders if they return points consistently. So there's as I said, there's no golden rule that you have to play only three defenders. There's no such rules. So yeah, I don't know. It's just a vague kind of plan, Like things change very quickly in FPL, as I've always said. So yeah, let's see. If it could be Ward Prowess for some defender, or it could be Vardy for some defender, or else I don't see any other player I want to remove. There's no way I'm removing Calvert-Lewin, and there's no way I'm removing Kane. So yeah, that's my plan for now. Pick teams. So yeah, this is what my team looks like right now, right? So yeah, I'll get to the questions in the chat box. Yeah, and please do drop a like and please subscribe if you are new. Yeah, thank you. Okay, yeah, I will be changing my defense next game week. I'm pretty sure that is the reason I'm not using my transfer this game week. I'm just trying to be patient. I just hope that De Bruyne does not score too many. Like, let's hope he does get something for the players who captains him, right? But still not so much that it will hurt the players like me, the manager like me, who don't own them at all. So yeah. Utku says Mar is not playing, just lost. My captain got 1.2 million in bank. Any suggestion? So for Maris, Utkrish, let me just check. But I think I'd easily say Bowen, or maybe in upcoming days, maybe. Let me just check first though. I think I might just double up on Kane and Son soon. I might just do that. If I remove Vardy, it will be for Son. So that is my initial planning. Like things can change, right? But for my initial thought, I think if I remove Vardy, it will be for Son. Like if they still keep on playing the way they are doing right now, right? Both Son and Kane, I won't have problem having both of them. Why not? Like if Kane scores, it's Son assists. If Son scores, it's Kane assists. Like that has been the pattern since the beginning of the season, and I don't know why we have been so blind to it, right? So I don't have problem if I kind of try and bring both of them. So yeah, let's see. These are just assumptions right now. I've not planned anything strong. So yeah, where was I? Yeah, Mar is not playing. Myers Bowen. So Myers, let me just check Myers price. 8.4. So you have something 9, something. And one of the thing I also talked about was the mid-range midfielders, right? This season I think the mid-range midfielders are not helping us at all. Like as I said, for last season I do remember having Martial for so much of my time, like so much of my FPL season, because he was on form and he was like, so I don't know, 8.5 or 9 million, those kind of price range. Like there's no such good player of that range this season. So that is kind of hurting us, that is kind of making us go for Salah, Fernandes, De Bruyne, these kind of premium players. And that is, I don't know, Grealish is there, Zaha maybe, Zaha injured, and Dele Alli, nowhere to be seen. Willian, nowhere to be seen. Bale, not performing at all. So that is kind of making us pay a lot more money, or just a lot too less money for the midfielders. That is kind of hurting my defense and kind of attack, I guess. So no problem with that at all. So Mahrez, rotation risk, always a rotation risk, is just I don't know, he might just score, this game week. Utkish, if you are thinking of removing him this game week, maybe don't, maybe just hope that he plays, I guess, right? Maybe in upcoming days, or if you want to remove him for this game week, I think you should go for Rashford. You might just try for that. I think he's fine, right? I think he's not. Yeah, he's fine. Maybe go for Rashford. Yeah, maybe he's not the best choice, but I think I did watch one of the FPL show, right, and where it was shown that the Rashford and Fernandes point return this game week is good, is pretty good. So yeah, Utrecht, if I don't know, if you don't want to go for Bowen, he's like the most obvious and kind of famous popular choice right now, Utrecht. But if you don't want to go for Rashford, I mean, yeah, I don't want to go for Bowen, go for Rashford this game week, or just hope that Mahrez starts, he plays, he scores, and gives you some points. So yeah, Utrecht. That is my opinion on Mahrez. What was I talking about? Rising baller. Bruno is a rotation risk as well. Remember, he got rested against West Ham. Yeah, but rising ball, I think why he got rested against West Ham was, I think, because he had to play the Champions League game against PSG, right? Let me just check, but I'm pretty sure that was the reason. Or else I don't think they just don't function, without Bruno and Rashford. Man United, they just don't. Even if Bruno is rested, he will have to come on in the second half, because I'm pretty sure without Bruno they will lose. They will be losing in the game. So I'm pretty sure that's what happened. And yeah, let me just check. Against West Ham. Yeah, against Leipzig. Yeah. That's what happened. He was rested because of the Champions League game. So rising baller, I don't think so. I just don't think so. I don't think it's a problem at all. I don't think he will be rested. As I said, they just don't function without Rashford and Bruno. So I think De Bruyne is more of a rotation risk than Bruno, because that's what I think so. Yeah. So I don't have problem with Fernandes getting rotated just yet. Maybe in upcoming days, but for now I think it's fine. Uh, Ankit says, I don't think KDB will be benched because he had many break in UCL. Yeah, I don't think so too. But I'll have to make myself make myself feel better, because I don't own him, and I'm pretty sure he's perfectly capable of scoring a hat trick this game week, like easily. So, and if he does, a lot of managers will captain him. I'm pretty sure the most captain will be De Bruyne. So that will kind of hurt my rank a lot. The non KDB owners, that it will be a difficult one. So let's hope, as I said, he does not score a lot. Maybe if he does one, I guess that's fine for everyone, I guess, for owners and non-owners. Let's just hope he does not get a lot of points. So that is the thing with De Bruyne right now. I don't think he will be rotated at all, but if he does, I think that's good for non-owners. That's what I'm trying to say. So Rising Baller says, bro, show us your team. So yeah, this is what my team looks like for now. Yeah, this is what it looks like. No bench option. Let's hope Lamptey plays. Yeah. Maybe I should change my vice captain, but I'm pretty sure Fernandes will play. He should play. Everton, he does sound like a good vice captain though. Save your team. Yeah. So this is what it looks like for now. And yeah, the other stat I was trying to go with was the teams that are doing away wise good, right? And away expected goals were Leicester were the first in the away expected goals. So I don't know. Calvert-Lewin, Kane, and Vardy, according to stats, seem like the fine choice, the best choice right now. But still, everything does not work that way. Everything does not have algorithm. So I don't know. Let's see what happens. Neville says, "Good luck. My captain is KDB." Yeah, it's fine, Neville. I think that is the way to go this game week. There's no problem with that at all. If I had, as I said, KDB, I would captain him in a heartbeat. I don't. So it should be Fernandes for me, according to stats, according to performance, according to the how Man United team are dependent on Fernandes. I think it should be Fernandes for me. If you don't have De Bruyne, just go for Fernandes, I think. I'm kind of having a sore throat right now. James, Bruno or KDB, everyone. Yeah. Just write in the chat box, who are you captaining between Bruno and KDB? I think there are a lot of managers confused between that, right? I was kind of watching the stream of FPL Penguin a while ago, and he was also kind of confused between Bruno and KDB. I think everyone's dilemma is between that. But I think if you have Bruno, I mean, if you have KDB, I think you should easily captain KDB. But that is just my opinion. So yeah, everyone's opinion is valid. So yeah, just write it in the chat box and help out James. Subkaran says thoughts on team this week. Martinez, Chilwell against Wolves, Dallas, Newcastle, Lamptey on Fulham. Let's hope Lamptey plays, Subkaran, right? Your defense kind of looks like mine. Well, 75% of it. Bruno, captain Salah, Sterling. Sterling could be a good differential, Like he could be such a good differential if he starts though. Subkaran, like I also had Sterling, but I removed him for Salah, I guess. So yeah, if Sterling does start, I think there's a good point return for Sterling, Subkaran. Now it's all about if he does start or not. So I don't know how Cancelo started in the left back position last game week. Like that is still a mystery to me, right? So I don't know. Sterling can start, and if he does start, I think there is a good point return for you, Subkaran. Yeah, I do think so. Grealish forward, DCL, Bamford, Wilson. Yeah, it's fine. DCL, Bamford, Wilson. Yeah, the team looks fine to me. The team looks superb to me. So yeah, and one of the things that Bielsa was talking about in his conference was how they are weak really, because of not having coach and Cooper and all these players, right? Injury is kind of problem for Leeds right now, but the way they are playing, but the last game, like they did not look like the Leeds team, the team that we know, they are like very high spirited, like the work ethic kind of team, but still it did not kind of reflect last game week. Now let's hope that changes this game week, right? So yeah, and yeah, please guys, if there's any kind of audio problem, do let me know in the chat box, right? That is because of the internet connection. So yeah, I just wanted to put that out. Yeah, Sukan, I think the team is fine. It's fine. The team looks good. Let's hope Sterling does play, right? So yeah. Sukan says, think of Grealish as differential captain. Thought, nah, don't do that. Like one thing you'd want to know, Sukaran, is Burnley are not the most attacking team. Like on paper, it does look like Grealish against Burnley looks like very tempting one, right? But still, Burnley are not the team to be underestimated when it comes to defensively. So no, I wouldn't do that. One of the things that I talked about, like, as I said in the last stream, was Mac Wong kind of suggested me to go through the the managers who are on top of my it might have changed now, on top of my group. Yeah, it's still him, Hero Ball, right? And now let's just analyze what happened was, and he's like number one in most of the leagues he's playing right now, right? Most of the teams. And what the most similar pattern that I saw in his team was the captainship. He has not got his captainship wrong for a long time, and that is one of his overall point right now. It's 808. I don't know if you're watching this video or not, Hero Ball, right? So his total point is 808, and his captainship has not blanked for a long time. So Sukaran, like, think twice before captaining players like Grealish. That I don't know. It just does not feel like the most safest choice. Now I was kind of looking at his team. Okay, Captain Salah, point returned, right? And I went to his other week, 81 points. Captain De Bruyne, good captainship choice. I went to the week before that, right? Salah, not blanked, 71 points. 73 points. Fernandes, 22. You can see the pattern, right? He's getting the captainship right for every week. So that is one of the reason he is where he is right now, right? So this is the thing. Just don't take punt with the captainship. Just try and play safe, I guess. If you don't have any good captainship choice, maybe take a punt with players like Grealish and all these players. But if you have a confirmed players like De Bruyne, Salah, Fernandes, Vardy, Kane, just captain one of them, if they have good fixtures. So yeah, that's one thing I learned from Hero Ball, right? And thanks to Mac Wong for suggesting this. I did kind of watch my team list, I mean my league, and like one of the reasons he's at top is because of his captainship. So yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. Meshal says, I have either two options. -4 hit to get Jesus. Don't do that, Meshal, because I'm pretty sure, I don't know, -2 hit, -4 hit. Yeah, Meshal, the thing is, as I said, I read about Aguero, right? And Aguero might just feature some minutes this game week. I'm pretty sure he won't start. So he has some gastric problem. So he's not playing. So yeah, stomach problem. Let's just say that. So he was not playing, but still he has started training, and he might just play. He might just feature some minutes. He's in contention though. That's what I read. And Yeah, I have either two options: -4 hit to get Jesus out and Kane in. Oh, sorry, I should have read it all. Jesus out and Kane in. Uh, Chilwell out and James in. Or after 2 weeks, Grealish out, Son in. After 2 weeks, Grealish. Okay, Grealish out. But why do you want to remove Grealish though? I'm pretty sure at game week 16, 17, or 18 there might be a double game week for Grealish. So I'm not sure if you want to do that. So that is just predicted. As I said, I don't know if it will be the time for the double game week, but that is one of the thing predicted. So yeah, I don't know if I want to remove Grealish yet, but let's see how things evolve. Uh, 2 weeks, Grealish out, Son in, and Jesus out. Uh, and any attacker in, then I can upgrade a 4 mil defender to Dyer. So I think I'd rather wait. Yeah, Jesus will play this game week. I'm pretty sure. Meshalia. That is my opinion though. You can never tell with Pep Guardiola, right? But I'm pretty sure Jesus will be the one starting, and out and Keane in. Chilwell out and James in. Yeah, just play Jesus and Chilwell. I don't think it's necessary to take -4 hit to remove Jesus against West Brom. I just don't think so, Meshal. I just don't think so. Maybe wait 2 more game weeks. Things will change. I'm pretty sure a lot of things will change till then. So yeah, for now, just play Jesus and Chilwell. I think if this was my team, I would easily play Jesus and Chilwell. Yeah, yeah. The thing about Wolves against Aston Villa last game week was I don't think Aston Villa deserved to lose that game, right? I just don't think so. Uh, Wolves did not deserve to lose that game. They were hard done by luck, but still they did. So, uh, Utkarsh says, I think the only way Arsenal will score is if they score own goal. Players have no respect for the manager or the fan. Lucky there was no double red card. Yeah, it's kind of chaotic in the dressing room. I'm not a huge Arsenal fan or a huge Arsenal follower, but still, the kind of news that's coming out of Arsenal is like the dressing room is not kind of controlled right now. That is what's happening. So yeah, yeah. I think now let's see if Arteta can change things around. If Arteta can't, I think Arteta is the one that should leave the team. That should happen. But when he did arrive, he kind of used Aubameyang so good. I do remember when he did came, like Aubameyang kept on scoring when he was benched, and when he came fresh in the new games, like he kept on scoring, he kept on delivering points. Like he was very hot asset last season in the FPL community. I do remember that. I don't know what happened this game week. I mean this season, but still, if he can't change things around soon, I think it's bad news for Arteta in upcoming days. That's what I think. So yeah. Uh, I've what was I talking about? Yeah, the thing about Arsenal, that the things needs to change, but I think it will. It will soon. It will soon. Like as I said, the Arsenal's reputation does not kind of favor where they are right now. So it's just about time they start winning. Now let's hope that soon. So it's good for everyone, I guess. Maybe not Spurs fans, but still. Uh, Dean M says, should I sell Son for 2 weeks for Rashford, then bring Son back in 2 weeks? Dean M, now, yes, that is a yes for me. Yes, because I think Rashford should outscore Son in upcoming 2 game weeks. That's what I personally think. Now it depends if you are fine not having any Son or Kane, any Spurs asset in your team. Are you fine with that? Now it depends, as I said, Dean. If you have Kane and Son, and if you want to remove Son for Rashford, do it. I don't think you even have to think twice about it. But if you don't have Son, if you don't have any Spurs asset, if you don't have Son and Kane, right? If you don't have Kane and if you want to remove Son for Rashford, I think maybe think twice. But I'm pretty sure. Sorry about that. But I'm pretty sure that Rashford should outscore Son in these upcoming 2 game weeks. That's what I personally think. Dean. Hardas says, thank you Hardas for joining in. Martinez, goalkeeper, target Cancelo. Target, yeah, one of the players now I was kind of super tempted to bring in is Target. The fixtures, the upcoming 2 fixtures, too good, too good. And the thing about how he can feature, like how he is in contention for the double game weeks in upcoming days, right? That is even more tempting to bring Target in my team, but I can't. I just can't. If I want to bring Target, I'll have to remove Lamptey. But if Lamptey plays these 2 games, I don't have to. I don't think it's necessary to use my one transfer that remains. So yeah, if you are one of those managers, don't ask anything about defense to me. I'll just answer you. Go for Diaz or Target this game week. That is a different price point, right? So yeah, if you have money to spare, go for Diaz. If you don't, just go for Target. That's what I think. These two fixtures, right? I think there should be a clean sheet in both of these games. That's what I personally think, though. But if I had money for Target, I would easily bring him, but I don't. So yeah, if you have Target, I think you are in safe hand for upcoming two game. Uh, Target Cancelo. Let's hope Cancelo plays. Kufal not bad. Chilwell, Salah, Bruno, KDB, Watkins. Watkins now seems like a liability to me. Let me just check Watkins' point returns. I'm not pretty sure if he's doing anything, but I don't know. He looks like a lost man. Watkins. But still, I don't know. I don't think he's doing too good right now. Yeah. This is not good enough. Not good enough at all. So he's not taking penalties now. As I said, if a player does not take penalties, peaking, that is just a big turn off for me when it comes to selecting FPL players for me. Now, I don't know if you want to get rid of Watkins soon for some other player. Maybe this is the time, I guess. But again, the double game weeks might be coming up soon, and the two fixtures are not that bad either. Maybe wait, I guess the fixtures are good. Yeah, Burnley, West Brom, there might be something, but still he does not take penalties anymore. So yeah, let's see what happens. But yeah, he does kind of look like a liability to me. So yeah, Watkins, Bamford, DCI, Bruno, Salah. So Ward Prowess, Tillsman, Nico Williams, select 11. So target Cancelo. I'm not sure if Cancelo will play. So Kufal, West Ham. Let me check who is Kufal playing against. Crystal Palace. Yeah, Kufal can keep clean sheet against Crystal Palace. But again, it depends. If the performance that Crystal Palace had against Spurs was influenced by the fans, right? Or was it just Crystal Palace playing their game? So it depends. So I think I don't know, but I feel like in any other day, West Ham should keep a clean sheet against Crystal Palace. They should. That's what I personally think. So Tillsman, not Tillsman. But Tillsman, I think, does take penalties when there's no Vardy. So I do know about that. Watkins, Aston Villa, Burnley, good one. So yeah, maybe if you want to bring in War Prowess for Kufal, maybe do that, right? Or else I think this is a pretty good team to me. I just don't think there's a lot of flaw in it. Holidas, right? So yeah, this team looks good to me. Yeah, maybe you can, if you think Crystal Palace might just score against West Ham, what do you think? I don't know. Kufal can easily keep a clean sheet, right? That might happen. So yeah, it's between Kufal and War Prowess, I think, if you want to rotate in your team. The team looks fine to me, though. Yeah, the team looks fine. The midfield looks good. Where is the question? Yeah, Kartike, thanks so much for joining in. Keeper Mendy, defenders Target Robertson, KWP, Dallas seems fine. KDB, Salah, Grealish, Mahrez, forward Vardy, Bamford, DCL. Had two transfers. Transferred out Jota for Mahrez. Chilwell for Target. Jota for Mahrez. I don't know. I think it could have been better, I guess. But for this game week, like if Mahrez plays, like hands down, Mahrez is one of the best choice. Like he can easily score a hat trick or get 2 goals and assist and all that stuff. But I don't know if he does. Like I don't like to play with Mahrez. Chilwell for Target, was that necessary? No. But this is for free transfer, right? So Target is a good option though, not bad option at all. Like this is a good transfer, right? Like on paper, this is a very good transfer. Target's upcoming 2 fixture, too good. Can't ignore at all. And about Mahrez, if he does play, I think it is a very good transfer. Kartike, like this is a risky kind of transfer for my likes personally, but still this can easily work out for you, Kartike. Yeah, I think the thing about this transfer I love is you did not take a hit for this. If you had taken a hit for removing, I don't know, Chilwell, I think that would not be like justified. But still, you had free transfer, so you used it. I think this is used wisely. Let's hope Mahrez starts, I guess. Chilwell for Target for upcoming 2 game weeks, I don't see a problem with that. But still, it's Chilwell after all. So yeah, but still, Kartika, I don't think it's the worst transfer I've ever seen. So yeah, it's fine, I guess. Prasad Sethi says, should I go for John Stones? Yeah, the thing about John Stone is now other FPL content makers, what they think is, as long as John Stones keeps on performing, consistently, there won't be problem with Stones time period on the pitch. That's what they think. Now that is also what Pep Guardiola said on one of his conference. What he said was, as long as as long as defenders don't make mistakes, and as long as forwards keep on scoring, keep on assisting, they will keep on playing. So yeah, that is what just he said. So it depends. Now if Johnstone can keep his consistency, I think he's a good choice. I think he's cheap, right? He's 4.8 or something. Just me. I've not played a lot. Yeah, just 4.8, and he's playing consistently. Now this is what it looks like. I I don't know how I was sleeping on it, but yeah, he has been playing every minute, and just 4.8. Like that is a bargain if he still keeps on playing. So it is a risk, Prasad, right? But I think Garcia is still out. Yeah, Prasad. Just so you know now, Garcia is still out, but there is Ake there, there is Laporte there, just as good other center backs. So yeah, it's a risk. It's a risk, and you know it. I'm pretty sure you know that about John Stones, but it might just work out for this upcoming game weeks. The fixtures are too tempting, and his price is also very tempting. So yeah, I don't see a problem there. But it's a risk, and you know it. And if you want to go for it, do it. I don't see a problem there. And please drop a like, and please subscribe if you are new. Need only, I think, 7 or 8 subscribers for 1.5k. Thank you so much. Uh okay. Randy says Son and Susek or Grealish and Zaha. Son and Susek or Grealish and Zaha. Uh I think if it was after a few game weeks, I think I would have said Son and Susek. But I think combined, Grealish and Zaha should be a better choice. Yeah, yeah. Son and Susek. I don't know if Susek will score a header every other game week. I just don't think so. The only way he can return a point is from those kind of aerial threats, I guess. Uh, but Son is tempting. Like I'd want to know, Randy, if you have Kane or not in your team. But still, for this game week, not having Kane or Son, I don't think it will hurt you too much, Randy. Yeah. So I think it should be Grealish and Zaha. Like combinedly, like they both Grealish and Zaha, both of them are the talisman of the team. So I don't know. It just feels like it should be Grealish and Zaha. Yeah, it should be Grealish and Zaha. But I'd want to know if you have Kane or not in your team, Randy. Uh, Meshal says Kufal or Cresswell for rotated defender. Kufal or Cresswell for rotated defender. I think it should be Kufal for me, Meshal. Yeah, I wouldn't want the 5.3 million defender on my bench. I wouldn't. I would rather use that money somewhere else. It should be Kufal. Yeah, that is one of the reasons I'm trying to target Kufal and target. Target and Kufal, so that I can easily rotate them if I want to, because they are not so expensive, right? And they are not that bad of an FPL asset. So yeah, their price are rising though. Kofal is already 4.6, and I think Target's price will be 4.5 in upcoming days. So yeah, Meshal, it should be Kufal for me. It should be Kufal for me. Ankit says, last game, Vardy and James, he is heavily owned. It reduced my rank. Ankit, I'm pretty sure, I remember you was like pretty stoked about how you had, I think, 63 or 64 points, right? I do remember that. And like Justin and Vardy like completely changed everything around. Like I don't know, it just happened. No one was guessing. Like I had this talk with Sagnik, right? And like I was pretty confident that Vardy would return me something, right? Because he was entirely, completely benched in the Europa League. Like he was completely rested. So I felt like Vardy should return. And also, Leicester have very good record against Brighton. Vardy has very good record against Brighton. So one of the reasons I was pretty sure that Vardy would return me something was that. But I wasn't expecting so much, Like he returned way more than I expected. So yeah, it kind of worked out, I guess. Ankit said, I'm in 15k. Get out of here. Yeah, like, I don't know. You should be running a YouTube channel, I guess, Ankit. You should be. That's a good rank. Ram Kodal said, exam preparation done now. Time for FPL. Ram Kodal, thank you so much for joining in. And Ram, yeah, I kind of used one of your strategies, let me just show you. I was like kind of having a problem. I was kind of having a problem captaining. I had too many options, I guess, right? So what I did was, what I remember you saying was, if there is a problem with captainship, just go with Vardy, and that's what I did, and he did return me points, right? Let me just show you. Yeah, I just captained Vardy, and he did not blank. It worked out. Yes, so thank you, Ram. Thank you for that. Thank you for your wisdom, I guess. Yeah, it worked out. So everyone watching this, if you have problem with captainship and if you have Vardy, just captain Vardy. It will work out. It will eventually work out. Yeah, that's what I did, Ram. Uh, yeah, and thank you for joining in, Ram. Ram says, I bought Welbeck for 2 weeks for his Sheffield and Fulham. Show your class, Welbeck. Yeah, that might work out. And in last game week, I talked about how Welbeck can be one of the differential pick. He's so low owned and he's just 5.5 and he's playing like a center forward. Now, one thing I kind of am realizing about Potter, the Brighton manager, is if the matches if the opponent are difficult, he will just rest the important players. He will just do that. So that is one of the thing I kind of realized about him. So I think that is what happened against Leicester too. Welbeck was kind of sobbed off, pretty early than expected. So I think so that he could be ready against Fulham and maybe Sheffield. So if you own Welbeck, keep him for these up to game week. So if you have to manage budget for somewhere else, just bring Welbeck and use that remaining money in midfield or defense. I think it should pay off. It should pay off as a differential pick for Welbeck. So that's what I think. I don't think that's a problem at all, Ram. I don't think so. Uh, Ankit says my team in inside DM. Okay, let me just check. Yeah, and if you want your team to be reviewed, it's there's still time. If you want your team to be reviewed, just send me in my Instagram DM and I will put it on the screen. That will help everyone. So the Instagram handle is in the description or also written in the screen. So you can just check it out. The profile is public. So this will take a little bit of time. Save. So this is what Ankit's team looks like. If it loads faster, I guess. Yeah, this is what it looks like. You guys can see, right? So this is what his team looks like. So Martinez, Burnley home. Defense looks good. Chilwell against Wolves. Like Chilwell's, I don't know, attacking return has kind of dipped lately. For some reason, I think the best time to get him was about few past games ago. So I think I kind of missed that train. So I never got tempted as I was in the beginning with Chilwell. So I don't know. Cresswell still. Ankit, I'm so happy you have Cresswell. I don't know because I don't see a lot of managers having Cresswell because I don't know. A lot of them think Cresswell is not worth the money. I just don't know why. But his free kicks are on point and he's on corners. So I don't know. I just feel like it's just about time. Cresswell keeps a clean sheet and scores a free kick and gives you a corner assist. So I'm kind of waiting for that. For the price I got him, I think it's totally worth it. It's totally worth it. So let's hope he does in upcoming days, right? So Cresswell not that bad either. Salah, Fernandes, Son. Oh, the midfield looks so good. De Bruyne, Son, Fernandes, Salah. But Son and Salah facing against each other. But still, it's not that they can't score against each other again. West Brom, De Bruyne, Adams. Yes, a lot of compromises made in the forward, I guess. Ankit, Adams. So you are not playing Dallas this game week. But I think it's fair. It's fair. The way that Leeds are performing, without the aerially, they just don't look good at all. And not having, Koch in that defensive role and Eiling playing as a centre back, I don't know. It's just kind of hurting Bielsa's team. So no problem with that, I guess. Dallas, Adams against Arsenal. This looks fine to me. Maybe in upcoming days, maybe you can work with your forwards, I guess, but still the midfield, you can't complain with the midfield. Maybe if you want to change your forwards, maybe you can play around with Chilwell, I guess, right? Chilwell and Adams, I guess, but still the team looks good. The team looks good. Best of luck, Ankit. I'm sure. Let's hope De Bruyne does not score a lot this game week. That's all I'm trying to say. Karel. Okay, where was I? Randy says, is Cavaliero a good option of 5.3 million and mid playing as a striker and is on penalties? Is Cavaliero on penalties? I was not sure about that. And also Fulham looks an improved side for the past 5-6 games. Now, Randy, I did not know that Cavaliero was on penalties, but if he is, I think go for it. Why not? But still, I'm not a big fan of players like Cavaliero, Rafinha, Benrahma. I don't know. I think I'd want to wait few more game weeks to be more convinced by their performances, right? They can easily turn into liability. They are those kind of players. So Randy, I personally wouldn't do it, but if you want to do it, please do. Is my internet all right? Can you guys hear me? I don't know, it's kind of loading in my. You can hear me, right? Uh, please do let me. Please do let me know in the chat box if you can still hear me. Is my internet fine now? If there's any kind of problem, please do let me know in the chat box. Yeah, it was kind of I don't know. I did not have good connection for a while, for some minutes, I guess. Uh, okay, do let me know in the chat box. So yeah, I think it's fine now. Yeah, yeah. Where was I? Yeah, about Cavallero. So yeah, I don't know if he's on penalties, right? But Fulham did look pretty good in the recent games because I think Lukman was on penalties. He missed. Mitrovic is injured, so he's not taking penalties anymore. So Cavallero, if he's on penalties, I guess 5.3, no problem with that. Let me check Gross's point. I think he's on all kind of set pieces, right now, Gross, because now he's also starting to take penalties, 5.8. So yeah, he might be another differential for upcoming 2 game weeks, right? Gross, he might just be that kind of player. So yeah, Randy Cavallero, maybe it might work out, but I personally I don't know if I want to go for that. Sukaran says, let me check the chat box first. James says you cutting out a bit. Randy says we can hear you. Yeah. I'm sorry. Yeah, I just said this is not the most ideal time to stream in my country right now. The network traffic is like too much in this time, so I'm sorry for that for this game week, I guess. So yeah. Where was I? I was Sukaran. Yeah, high octane performance and fixture congestion impacting Lee's performance. Midfield just looks tired. Yeah, Sukaran. As I said, they did not look as the most driven team last game week. I think they kind of get demotivated, when they concede one. Like they just look like that. And as you said, yeah, right. Like they are like very work ethic, work driven kind of team, and they can't keep that up entire season. Like players got injured. They are not the most tactical team. Like they don't like play tiki taka or the team chemistry. Come on, like you can like argue about the team chemistry that Leeds have, but still, it's a lot of work. The way they play is like a lot of work. It's not moving the ball around. It's them who is moving a lot around. So yeah, let's see what happens. Yeah, Sukan, I do agree with that though. It's Alpha says Captain KDB. Yes, do it. Do it. I don't think I'll have to elaborate more on that. Just Captain KDB if you have him. Ankit says I'm second in a private league. Really? Yeah. I think you have been doing good lately, I guess. Best of luck to you. Yeah, best of luck to you. Uh, maybe next game week, if you are on the top, maybe I'll review your team again. That will be fun, Ankit. Yeah. Rising bro, Lukman is a good option. Yeah, everyone is talking about Lukman, Rafinha, Ben Rama. As I said, I personally don't like to get around with those players, right? Until I see something more confirmed about them. Yeah, that's what I think. I'm not saying the worst option, but still, I don't know. I don't know if I want to. I want to waste my transfer on a Fulham player, rising baller. That's all I'm trying. If you want to get it, just get him. You don't need anyone's confirmation. But personally, me, I don't know if I want Lukman there. So yeah, I have to improve my defense personally in my team. So I'd want to invest in my defense rather than somewhere else. So everyone's team is different. So yeah. Rhys Taylor says Captain Vardy. He will get a hat trick on Wednesday against Everton. Yeah, Rhys Taylor. I wouldn't I wouldn't even argue with this. Every time I think of removing Vardy, he performs. Like let me just show you. I kind of thought of removing him last game week. What happened was he was benched in the Europa League, so I thought like he will return you something. And now guess what? He returned me 13 points and now 8 points. Now the thing about Vardy is Costanza Pereira has not even returned, and he's returning that kind of points. So when Costanza, Pereira and this kind of player return back to the first 11, like it looks like Vardy should be unstoppable with all the deliveries and the supplies he will get. That's what I think. So I don't know. One thing is I am tempted to remove Vardy so that I can use that money on my defense and midfield maybe. But again, like Vardy is so consistent. Like look at this. For last 3 game weeks, he has not blank. He has consistently returned points. So I don't know. I just can't do it. Like at the end of the day, he will be the one returning you with the most point for Leicester City. So yeah, past seasons record not that bad. Can be better though. So yeah, I'm not captaining Vardy, I guess. Like after what Everton did with Chelsea, maybe they are not to be underestimated. But still, the Everton defense does not look good at all, right? So yeah, Rhys Taylor's, I do partly agree with you, but still I think I'll just stick with Fernandes because Now Fernandes against Sheffield and Vardy against Everton. I think Sheffield are still the, you know, bad kind of opponent compared to Everton. So yeah, I think I'll just captain Fernandes for this game week. That's what I think. Uh, Rising Baller says, bro, I transfer Mings into my team. Thoughts? So let me just check. 5.3 right now. 5.3. You can gain James for that money. Konsa. Let me check Konsa's price. 4.7. So yeah, I think you could have invested a little less for the same kind of players, I guess. Uh, Rising Baller, right? Yeah, I think, I don't know. The fixes are not that bad. Like you could have easily got target for that kind of money. I don't know why you didn't, but yeah, you can easily get Konsa for 4.7, cheaper than Mings. You could have used the remaining money somewhere else, right? Rising Baller, like this. I'm just talking with simple mathematics, simple logic. You could have you just brought some cheaper players from Aston Villa and who are fullbacks. That's what I'm trying to say. But if you have already done it, so I don't think that's a bad thing. The fixes are good, but still you could have saved some money off if you have brought, I don't know, Target or Konsa, except for Mings. But if you have done it, it's fine. The fixes are good, no problem with that. uh Rhys says, yeah, Rhys has already said that. Anshul says, should I play Eiling or Suchek this game week? Eiling or Suchek? Let me check. Eiling not doing good. Suchek, I don't know if he'll score another header. Uh yeah, I think I'd want to play Suchek though. Yeah, Newcastle can blank, but still, uh, I don't know. Wilson kind of came short, right? Last game week, right? Let me just check. Am I doing this right or not? Yeah, it's fine. So yeah, as I said, like Wilson he just kind of blank last game week, but still, Leeds defense not the best one. So let's see if Bielsa kind of comes up with some new plans. I guess I hope he does because he needs it, right? The way they are playing is not bad. It's not bad, but still they are not getting the end product. So that is the problem. Maybe play Suchek, I guess. I don't know. Suchek. I'm sorry. My throat is. I have some problem with my throat this week. So yeah, what I'm trying to say is maybe just play Suchek, yeah, because Eiling will be the center back. I'm pretty sure about that, and he's not gonna be a fullback. He's not gonna get attacking returns. Maybe try with Suchek, I guess, right? Maybe try with Suchek Ansul. Yeah. Also, should I captain Salah or Fernandes or De Bruyne? Ansul just captain De Bruyne. Yeah. If he does play, right? Now I can't say if he will be rotated or not, but I don't see any point of rotating him this week. So I'm pretty sure De Bruyne should play and he should return good points for you, Anshul. So just don't overthink. Just captain De Bruyne if you have him, right? Please subscribe if you're new. That will help the channel a lot. Good contents coming up, right? And please drop a like. Yeah, thank you so much. Yeah, and Anshul, yeah, just captain De Bruyne. Just don't think too much. Play Pulisic or Ings. Play Ings. CFC, yeah, play Ings. I remember CFC. You always come to the streams and ask about Pulisic. Yeah, yeah. I mean, like, I hope he like does good in upcoming days. But the thing about Pulisic is, according to what I read, now you are a Chelsea fan. I think you should know better, right? But what I read was, Pulisic will be in contention, but I don't know if he'll start or not this game week. So yeah, he will be contention according to what Lampard says. So yeah, I think, but still, I would rather play Ings. Now, one of the thing about bringing in players like Pulisic, Ings, or Antonio, just wait. Just don't buy them already when they return from their injuries. Just wait. They are so injury prone. Pulisic, Ings, and Antonio. These kind of players. It wouldn't hurt if you kind of waited for a few weeks, I guess, right? CFC. But that's what I'm trying to say. Just play Ings, I guess. He's on penalties, so yeah, play Ings. And Arsenal not doing that good. Yeah, I think this shouldn't be a question. Ram Cordell says, Mendy, Walker. Okay, this is a team. Mendy, Walker. I think he will play. But still, Pep Guardiola might just rest Walker in the easier games. That might happen. You can never tell. Mendy, Walker, Target, fine. The midfield the defense looks fine. Justin. Bruno, Grealish, KDB, Salah, Wilson, Adams, Welbeck. Thoughts, bro? Yeah, the team looks good. Wilson, Adams. Yeah. So some kind of compromises in the midfield. But still, in the forward for the midfield, I'm pretty sure yeah, the team looks good though. Let's hope Walker does not get rested, I guess. Justin against Everton. I think Justin should concede against Everton. Yeah, the team looks fine though. I don't see much problem there. Clearly you have made a lot of sacrifices in the forward, you know, for the midfield. But still, I think it should be worth it, you know, the way the midfielders, the premier midfielders are delivering points. So yeah, it's fine, Ram. Chemo says, thank you, Chemo, for joining in. How big risk is Sterling to be benched? Thoughts on Decor Reed? Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm not gonna read that name, Decordova Reed. Yeah, but he did score. But still, I wouldn't go for Decor Reed. I wouldn't go for Reed, right, Chemo? Because still, it's just one game. Come on. Now the thing is Sterling. As I said, I talked about this with one of our other viewers. He also owns Sterling. Now I don't know. I think he will play, right? I personally think he should play, but still, there are so many options in the winger position. You know, there's so many. Ferran Torres, Foden, Bernardo Silva, Mahrez in the either wings. You know, easily Sterling can be benched, but I think Sterling has been benched enough, and one of the reasons why he was benched so frequently was because of the Champions League games. I do remember because I had Sterling until past week, you know. So I had been monitoring Sterling for a few weeks. So I think Sterling should play. So if you have Sterling, maybe don't make any rash decision and just hope that Sterling plays, Chemo. I think Sterling should play. That's what I think. Hardas says, who is your captain? So yeah, this is what my team looks like. So my captain is Fernandes. So this is like a default choice, you know. I just don't have any other player I want to captain. It should be Fernandes or Vardy for me for this game week because I don't have De Bruyne. But if you have De Bruyne, I think just captain De Bruyne, I guess. So yeah. How does it? Yeah. James says, James, thanks for joining in. James Beacock. So we got two James in our live stream. Have got Bruno, Salah, KDB, and Torres in midfield. Torres. Seriously considering Torres as captain as could Hall. Still, seriously, would you want to do that? Like, yeah, that might work out, but look at his form, and he's not even starting, I guess. So James, don't take that kind of risk, I guess. Like, this there could be good return for you. Like, you should play taking risks, like, but just take calculated risks. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, I don't know. He's not even starting. Would I want to do that? I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that, Torres. Like, if you said Sterling, maybe yes, and if you said Gabriel Jesus, maybe that might work out, James. But Torres is like, I think it's going too far. That's what I personally think. So James, maybe not, James. Just captain KDB. You already have KDB, so don't do that. James, hi, I'm here now. Thank you, James Gabrieli. Thank you so much for joining in. Always appreciate it. Always. Where was I? Yeah. You cutting out? We can hear you. Horse Sawan says, please review my team. Check your Instagram. Okay. Yeah, as I said, if you want your team to be reviewed, we still have time, right? Yeah, we still have about an hour for the deadline. So just send me your team. I'll try and you know, I mean, review as much as possible. So yeah. So yeah, I'm getting your team. So this is what his team looks like. So yeah, this is what Harsh's team looks like. I hope you guys can see. So where's the team? So yeah. Vestergaard. Like, Vestergaard has looked pretty threatening when he's like on the set pieces, you know. He might just get a heading goal soon. It's just about time. It just feels like Diaz and Vestergaard, you know, it's just about time he scores a header. That's what I personally feel like, you know. Martinez, Chilwell, like, you know, pretty much a mainstream team. Nothing like out of blue. Chilwell, Vestergaard, Target, Eiling, yeah, it looks fine. Son, De Bruyne, yeah, the midfield also very mainstream. The team looks fine to me. I don't know. I don't think you need to worry a lot, and you still have Suchek on your bench. Maybe you can try Suchek for someone else, I guess, if you want to. If there's anyone in your team like Harsh, like if there's anyone in your team you are not confident, if you want to play, maybe try Suchek. He might just get you something against Crystal Palace, right? So yeah, it could be, I don't know, even Vestergaard or Eiling, but still, if there's anyone of that kind, you know, you can play Suchek around it. But the team looks fine to me, I guess. Yeah. I think the team is fine. I don't think you need to watch this team. It's fine. Harsh. James, KDB or Bruno? KDB. If you have KDB, just captain KDB. I don't have KDB, so I'll have to captain Fernandes. But if you have KDB, just captain him. Meshal says, this is my first time playing FPL and I'm 15 points behind my friend, and he has KDB, Salah, Bruno, and many others. How do I get past him? I think let's just hope and pray that those players don't do good. The players you don't own, Mesal, they don't do good. Because like as I said, it's just one game week, right? And like KDB can easily blank. That can happen. Like it's unlikely. I know that. I know it's unlikely that KDB blanks this game week. But what if KDB gets rotated? He does not play 90 minutes. That can happen, you know. So I think you just need to be patient right now, Mesal. Yeah, yeah. You just need to be patient. Pathik says Mahrez or Fernandes captain, or go for dark horse Bamford. Bamford should score, right? The team looks good. Newcastle defense not the best one, but do I see Bamford outscoring Mahrez or Fernandes? I just don't see that. I just don't see that, Pathik. Mahrez or Fernandes? I think I would go for Fernandes according to the stats and the way that Fernandes is performing away wise. You know, so yeah, when it comes to the expected goals for as a team, Man United are at fifth, not as good, right? They are at fifth, but still, uh, when it comes to the players, the midfielders, it's Bruno away game. So, yeah, I think it should be Bruno for me. But if Mahrez plays, I think Mahrez is not that bad of an option, Pathik. But I don't know if he'll play or not. So that is the main problem with Mahrez. But if he does play, I think Mahrez should be a good choice too. Uh, Dimesh says, will Maris play? I have no idea, bro. I really don't know. I just can't tell anything about this. I don't know. But he has, I think, consistently plays for past 2 game weeks. Let me just check, I guess. But still, I can never tell about if Maris will play or not. No one can. Unless you have Pep Guardiola, I don't think anyone can. So there's a pretty good chance Maris might be benched because I think he has blanked for past 2 game weeks, right? But he was swapped off. So yeah, maybe let's hope it does, I guess. Dimesh. So if you're new, please subscribe. Please help the channel out by subscribing. It's free. Do it. Just 8 more subscribers needed, I guess, for 1.5k. Pathik says, I'm afraid Mahrez plays. Pip was not happy with him for last 2 games. Was subbed off 60 minutes. Do I have Mahrez? Yes, I do have. That's what I'm talking about. He did start both of the games, but he did not perform as well, right? So Pathik, I don't see a problem there. I just don't see a problem there. But let's just hope he does play. But still, according to what Pep said, was if you don't perform, you don't get to play. And Mahrez has not been performing. So I wouldn't be surprised if he gets rotated. Like there's not even a point to be surprised anymore when someone does not play for a Man City team. Like it's a regular news for now. So yeah, Pathik, I guess just hope that Mahrez plays. The game is too good to transfer him out. So let's just hope Mahrez plays, I guess. So yeah, Anshul says, I have DM'd you my team. Okay, let me just check. I don't see a team here though. Anshul, yeah, I got it. I think I just saw this team in the I just saw this team, Anshul. Where was I? Anshul, I just showed your team. I'm sorry. I think I got confused with some other team, I guess. That was Anshul team. James says, I did Jota and DCL to Zaha Bamford. I did Jota and DCL to Zaha Bamford, and doing Warner to Kane next week. Yeah, I don't see a problem there. Warner not that consistent enough, not consistent, and like there's too much competition for his place there now. There's Giroud, there's Tammy, and now Pulisic is returning. I think that keeps some more pressure on Warner. And if he does not perform, like he should be benched or rotated. Just because he's Warner does like. Just because he's Warner, there's no guarantee he should play. He's not the game changer right now. Maybe in the future, but for now, like yeah, he's not the consistent one. I don't see a problem there, James. If you want to get rid of Warner, what about Walcott? Should I bring Walcott or Ward-Prowse? I think it should be Ward-Prowse. Now, when there was no Ings, I think Walcott was one of the players that was playing, and I'm pretty sure one of our viewer, something Chavali, right? I don't remember. I'm sorry, but yeah, he kind of suggested Walcott, and I think he did kind of perform when there was no Ings, but I don't think he's playing at all now. Is he? I'm not sure. I'm not paying a lot of attention. Yeah, but he is. But he's not been returning anything. So yeah, I don't know if I want to pay 5.8. For 5.8, you can get Gross, who has very good fixes coming up, and he's on free kicks, and he's on penalties, and he's on corners. So never set a rider. For Walcott, maybe go for Gross. Rather go for Gross, right? I do believe it's called Gross, not Grob. So yeah, he's been playing, and the Fulham, Sheffield, for that kind of 5.8 money, don't go for Walcott. go for maybe go for Gross. That's what I think. Nigel says Watkins in for Bamford. Watkins. Uh no. No. Nigel, no. The recent form does not look good for Watkins, and recent form of Bamford does look good. And Watkins is not even on penalties anymore, so I think like it's same. It's same like having Bamford there. So yeah, I think no. Don't do that. James, I don't know who to cap, KDB or Bruno. James, like I've said this 1,000 times, just captain KDB if you have KDB. James, just do that. Yeah, just do that. Uh, where was I? Yeah. What does stats says about Wilson's score? I'm not really sure, but yeah, just so you know, the expected goals, like he does not. I did not see Wilson anywhere there. Mike Green, right? So yeah, I'm not sure. So yeah, if you want the individual stat, the expected goals, yeah, Vardy is on top, second DCL, third Kane, fourth Salah, fifth Bamford. So yeah, that is the list. And when it comes to just midfielders' expected goals, it's De Bruyne and Bruno, first and second. So yeah, I don't know about the Wilson, and I don't think I have the time to check for Wilson as of now. Mike Green, I'm sorry about that, but the fixtures don't look bad at all. Mohammed said hello, you there again, good to see you. Mohammed, thanks so much for joining in. Caspiano says, what's the best duo for long term, Susek and Kane or Son and DCL? It should be Son and DCL. I don't know, like Susek would be on the bench. Then it should be Kane and Susek. Yeah. But still, Son and DCL, like DCL top scorer, Son top point returner in the midfield. So I don't know. It should be Son and DCL. I think it should be. It should be. Yeah. Caspiano. It should be Son and DCL in a longer term for me. Yeah. Caspiano, Son and DCL. Emir says my starting 11 is McCarthy, Chilwell, Balbuena, McCarthy, Arsenal, Chilwell, Balbuena, KDB, Bruno, KDB, Salah, Son, Grealish, Ings, Watkins. Should I change something or have two transfers next week? Son, KDB, Son, Grealish, Ings, Watkins. Yeah, I think just save your transfer. Nothing to do. Yeah, right. Emir, if this was my team, I think I would save my transfer. Like, if in the upcoming days, if you want to, I don't know, like if you don't want Chilwell, if you are having second thoughts about Chilwell and investing those money, the remaining money, right, in the forward, I think you can do that because like I don't see any premium forward there, right? Uh, like you can consider DCL as a premium one because like the money is not premium, but the performance that he has been putting on is kind of a premium, right? He is cheaper than Ings, so yeah, I think you can work on your forward in upcoming days, I guess. But still, I don't see anything. You need to make any hurry kind of transfer you need to make in your team, Emir. That's what I think. Oh yeah, the team looks fine. Yeah, just don't make. The one thing I learned about this coronavirus season is if you don't have to make transfer, just don't do it. Don't do it. There might be virus infection anytime. There might be injuries anytime. So just don't, Emir. Save your transfer. Sukaran says Pep Roulette could turn up with Foden, Torres, Bernardo this week. Yeah, that can happen. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like anything can happen. Like, but still, De Bruyne is still very less of a rotation risk than Sterling or Mahrez. That's what I personally think. So yeah, but this can easily happen, Sukaran. I wouldn't be surprised at all. Uh, James says, can you review my team? I am bringing in Kane next week. Let me just look at there's already 3 teams in my. I'm sorry, guys. I don't know if I can review all the teams, right? But I'll try though. But still, the less time I have, the less time I'll get to figure out and give you the most useful information. So that's what I'm trying to say. It won't be the best quality kind of advice, So yeah, I think we'll do this kind of team review on maybe the reviews, the game week review kind of streams. For now, I'll just but I just don't see a team here, James. I don't see a team here, James. So yeah, Nigel says, bro, can you check my team outside if I can make any changes? So yeah, Nigel, I think I do have Nigel's message here. Yeah, I do have. Yeah, Nigel. Yeah, this will take a little bit of time. I'm sorry about the delay, but this will. Nigel. So this is what Nigel's team looks like. So yeah, this is what it looks like for now. McCarthy, Lamptey, Chilwell, Vestergaard. The team, if Lamptey does play, I think this is fair enough, right? If Lamptey does play, Salah, De Bruyne, the midfield, everyone's midfield looks so fit and fine going into the Christmas period, except for mine. I need to work on my midfield and defense, I guess. The Vardy money, it's all about the Vardy and Kane money in front of mine. In my team personally, it's the uh, you know, uh, as I said, Vardy and Kane money I've invested in forwards. That is causing me not having this midfield. This is like the ideal midfield right now. But still, Son and Kane, like I think I would go for Kane rather than Son any day because of the penalties, right? Midfield, Adams, yeah. The team does not work, right? Yeah, the fine. It looks fine. Burke can easily get you goals, right? Like you wouldn't expect a lot of goal from Sheffield, but Burke is playing in an advanced position and he's just 4.3. So like I wouldn't have problem benching him in the bench. Like I wouldn't have a problem benching him. Dallas, yeah, the team depth look good. Oh, the midfield though, such good midfield. If they perform, I guess. So yeah. So you are going for Fernandes captain, not De Bruyne. So I don't know. I don't see a problem there because I personally am also captaining Fernandes, right? But that is because I don't have De Bruyne, but you do have De Bruyne. So yeah, if you don't want to go with the obvious De Bruyne choice, no problem with that. The team looks fine to me though. In upcoming, I don't know. I don't know. You have a good bench, At least two players who plays just in case someone gets injured in your first 11, right? So I think just save your transfers for now, right? McCarthy, maybe you don't want to make any change to your keepers, I guess. Yeah, the team looks good to me. Yeah, if you have anything, suggest in the chat box for Nigel. But I think the team looks fine. Look at the midfield. Just look at that midfield. Oof. Yeah, maybe in upcoming days, I personally what I'm thinking is maybe get Kufal and Target in my defense because of their double game weeks, right? So if you need money to improve your forward, maybe remove Chilwell for those players, or another thing that I'm kind of thinking is maybe doubling up on Son and Kane. So yeah, if you want to do that, you might also want to make some money for that. So yeah, that's what I think. But the team looks good to me. It looks fine to me for now. Nigel. Yeah, fine. Where was I? Harvey says, why Bruno over KDB? Because I don't have KDB. That's why, Harvey. If you have KDB, just captain KDB. Like according to stats, according to fixture, everything like points to KDB. I don't have KDB. That is the reason my captain is Bruno. So yeah. Mohammed says, I have sent my team. Can you comment on it? Okay. Let me just check. Muhammad. So, so your name is not Muhammad here. So I don't know. I have some teams here. I want to know what is your Instagram name. I want to know what is your Instagram name, Muhammad. Nasi. Okay, I've got it. I got this. Okay, I've got this. Yeah. So this is what Muhammad's team look like. I'm sorry for the delay, but yeah, this is my PC. I mean laptop. Okay, this is what the team looks like. James and Chilwell double up on Chelsea defenders. I think that kind of, I don't know. After that, Everton game, I think it just looked like you shouldn't be doubling up on James and Chilwell. Suddenly, like they were looking like such a good pair up, duo, the way they are performing. But still, I do feel like James did perform very good against the Everton side, like he almost scored, he hit the bar, he was taking set pieces also. Like he's not the nailed on set piece taker, but still he was kind of taking few. So I don't know. I think if you ask me for now, I think I would rather go for James than Chilwell. If you ask me between Chilwell and James, just because Chilwell does not take any corners anymore. So yeah, I guess Lamptey, let's hope he does play. Suchek, Justin, the depth looks good. Two keepers, so you are rotating. So you are one of those managers. I think I've not seen a lot of rotating, goalkeeper rotating managers this season. But I think it's for the best, It's for the best. Like the coronavirus, we did saw what happened with Martinez when Aston Villa and Newcastle game was kind of called off, right? We did see what happened. So no problem with that. Salah, Grealish, Fernandes, De Bruyne, fine. Wilson, Watkins, Bamford, yeah, no DCL. Yeah, the team looks fine to me. Leeds, yeah. Bamford and Wilson playing against each other, fine. Captain De Bruyne, yeah. The team looks fine. Nothing like out of out of the blue or extraordinary. The team looks good. Team looks good. Sagnik says, bro, thought of bringing Diaz, taking a hit won't be feasible. Maybe so. The defender change. Should I do next week? Sending you the team on Insta, if possible. Review is getting Cresswell a better option. So the thing about Cresswell is, as I've talked about this, I think if it was Cresswell, I think you should have got him a little earlier, I guess, right? I don't know. It feels like you have missed the train. Like, I think he's now 5.2, and his price is rising again. I am pretty sure until next game week his price will rise again. But as I said, for the thing about Cresswell is, I'm kind of waiting for a big point return from Cresswell, because he is capable of that on set pieces. I mean, on direct free kicks, on left corners, like, and he can get you clean sheet points. So yeah, that is one of the things I'm kind of waiting for. Now this is a team for Sagnik. This might take a little bit of time, but yeah, this is what Sagnik's team look like. So Chilwell, Walker Peters, Kufal. Yeah, defense can be worked on. So yeah, I'm pretty sure, Sagnik, your main problem with your defense is that because you don't have these substitutions, right? You don't have that depth, and I think we are on same boat. But still, you have money to spare because you have a premium defender like Chilwell. I don't. I don't have any kind of player of that kind of price range, So you can easily just change Chilwell to some Diaz, or maybe, I don't know, target for this game week. So maybe, but if you have to take a hit, don't do that. Sagni, just don't. Yeah, Grealish, Salah, Fernandes, Bruno. Yeah, pretty mainstream. Odell, Romeo. Yeah. The bench does not look good at all. It's just like mine, Sagni. My bench also does not look good at all. That is why I'm trying to work on that. So what I'm trying to do is remove, right? If you feel like you don't want to remove any of your defender, if you just don't want to remove them, and maybe add another defender, just play around with Bamford and Wilson. If you think Bamford and Wilson are not that good of an option, just remove them for one of the defenders, because I might just do that. I might just remove War Prowess to get in Target or Kufal or Diaz or any of them. So yeah, it depends. If you don't want to remove Chilwell, Walker Peters or Kufal from your team, and just want to add another defender to the existing one, just remove Bamford or Wilson. That is what I would personally do. I would not do anything to the midfield, like, everyone is trying to get in Salah, Fernandes and De Bruyne to their teams. So why would you want to remove them? So yeah, that's what I think. If you don't want to remove Chilwell or Walker Peters, I guess not Kufal. If you don't want to remove them for another defender, just remove Bamford and Wilson for a new defender. But don't take a hit. I don't think it's worth it to take a hit for a center back. I just don't think so. So yeah, that's what I think. The team looks fine. I think fine to me. It can be worked on, right, Sagnik? But yeah. Patik says, thank you, bro, for answering. All the best for this gaming. Thank you, Patik, for joining in. And if you are new and watching this, please subscribe. Only 8 more subscribers to 1.5k subscribers. Good contents coming up soon, as soon as my exams are over, I guess. So yeah, consistently it will be on. So yeah, and drop a like. Thank you. Where was I? Ramkor said, time for sleep, bro. Have a good night. Need to wake up late just to watch KDB scoring. I'm pretty much scared that I don't have any Man City asset this game week. Like, this can hurt so bad to my rank. If KDB scores massively, it will hurt my rank very badly. Let's just hope it doesn't. Ram Kadil, and thank you for giving me nightmares, I guess. And yeah, best of luck to you too for this game week. Surya says, I've got Mahrez, Salah, KDB. Mahrez, Salah, KDB and Grealish in the mid, and Vardy up front. Is Salah to Bruno and Mahrez to Son a good move? And next game week, Vardy to Kane. Is Salah to Bruno and Mahrez to Son? No. I think, Surya, now Mahrez not getting played. I think you are also one of those managers who thinks Mahrez won't be played this game week. But we can never tell with Pep Guardiola. But if Mahrez does play, I don't think he needs to be taken out of the team. Salah to Bruno seems like just for this game week, like for this and next game week. Yes, maybe Bruno might be a good choice. But if you are gonna be bringing in Salah again after a few game weeks, I don't think you should do that, because it is the same situation with my team too. The temptation is removing Salah and just get De Bruyne. But this does not make sense at all. For this game week, yes, this is a very ideal, very beneficial kind of transfer. But in a longer term, I'd want Salah in my team again. That means that is a waste of transfer, just sideways transfer. That does not help. You are just wasting your transfer, Surya. So that's what I think. maybe don't just play Salah. Salah can score against Spurs. Like, this is one of the record that I was talking about. Liverpool have lost only one game of their last 15 Premier League games against Spurs. So if they want to keep that record alive, someone has to score, and that someone might just be Salah. So Surya, yeah, Surya, oh, he's on penalties. I don't think you need to do that. I think if I had Salah and Mahrez, I think I'd hope Mahrez plays, and I think Salah against Spurs, not that bad of an option, I guess. He was kind of subbed, right, for some rest, not a lot, but still. Mendy will be in today in starting 11. So I don't know if there's any kind of discussion that he won't be. So yeah. Oh, you were talking about the Man City Mendy. So I thought Chelsea Mendy. So are you sure? Is that confirmed? I'm not sure because I'm streaming right now. I can't check. But if he does play, I think yeah, it's good for everyone. Ankit. Uh, I still have one team in my I still have one team in my uh Instagram DM, and his name is Barapav. So I want to know who's that. Barapav. Yeah, please write in the chat box if that's your team. I don't know who's this Barapav. I think that is some kind of dish, right? Indian dish, Barapav. Yeah. Uh, so yeah, I'd want to know whose team is that so I can review. So yeah, do let me know in the chat box. Santos says, should I triple captain play for Bruno Fernandes? Sorry, Santos. Yeah, don't kind of put that kind of pressure on me. But I personally, these kind of decisions should be yours, Santos, right? And thank you so much for referring me as a sir, I guess. But still, what I'm trying to say is, like, this is a huge kind of decision, and this should be made by yourself. Like, I don't know, like, Bruno can easily blank. Like, the Man United team is not consistent at all. The performance not consistent at all, not good at all. So what I think is, Santos, not that bad of an idea, but triple captaining would be kind of stretching it too far, because like I don't think even Fernandes is the best captain choice for this game week, because it is De Bruyne. It is De Bruyne. If you ask me De Bruyne for triple captain, maybe I would have said yes, but still I'd always captain players in double game weeks. So Santos, yeah, it should be your decision, but Fernandes maybe not, I guess. Yeah, I might regret, right? Like, Fernandes can easily return 11-12 points because his away form has been good, and that Man United team can function without the help of Fernandes or Rashford, right? But still, these kind of things should be your decision. But I don't think it's the worst thing anyone has suggested, right? It's not like triple captaining, I don't know, Grealish or Suchek or I don't know, Welbeck, right? So Fernandes is not that bad of an option. It might work out, but I think it should be your decision. So yeah, that is my verdict on it. Ankit says, shout out to Rashford. I think he will get something. Yeah. And one of the managers who asked about who should I, replace, who was it? I don't remember. But still, yeah, if you have that kind of 9 and 9.5 kind of money, invest it on Rashford. Yeah, as I said, I don't remember exactly, but one of the FPL shows kind of suggested Fernandes and Rashford to kind of return a good point. Like, that's just a prediction, that's just an assumption. But still, I do think I do agree with what they said. So yeah, Rashford might work out for this game. As I said, Rashford and Fernandes are very, very essential to that Man United team. Naman says, will Luke Shaw start? Looks like a good option. Yeah. Now, one of the things I was kind of surprised was, I think in the Champions League, it was not Tejas who started, right? I'm not very sure, but I'm pretty sure that is the thing. Tejas did not start. And again, last game week, Luke Shaw, right after the injury, he started. So I don't know why Tejas is not starting. But yes, Luke Shaw might be, yeah. Because Sheffield are not scoring at all right now, so it might just work out. Luke Shaw, but what if he does not start? That is the thing. He can be like, I would personally wait for a few more game weeks to see if Shaw is a nail-on option. But still, this is the game week you'd want him because he's playing against Sheffield. So if he does play, I don't think that's a problem, Naman. Naman says, my team is Martinez, Cancelo, Shaw. So if you already have Shaw, just play him, I guess. Naman, right? No problem with that. Let's hope he plays. Dallas, Son, Salah, De Bruyne, Bamford, De Salvati. Yeah, pretty much a mainstream team except for Shaw, I guess. So yeah, if he does play, I think there's a good point return. If he does play, yeah. It's fine. The team looks fine to me. Norman. Yeah. Karthik says, should I play Dallas or KWP? Should I play Dallas or KWP? KWP, Arsenal, Dallas. Who is he playing? Leeds, Newcastle. I think I would play Dallas. Yeah. Kartike, yeah. Arsenal are not the best side, but still, it's Arsenal, Kartike. Like, come on, it's still Arsenal. As I said, it's just about time Arsenal start winning, Arsenal start scoring. Now, I don't know when, but it's just about time. So I think I'll play Dallas against Newcastle. Yeah, Wilson can do some damage, but I guess I'd feel safer with Dallas, I guess. Yeah, Kartike, I'd play Dallas. Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah. Nigel says I'm a United fan, and rumor has it Bruno might be rested, so I'm thinking of Captain KDB. Much love, hey bro, deserve more. Much love, bro. You deserve more hype. Thank you, Nigel. Thank you so much. But yeah, I don't know. Just don't make those kind of assumptions, man. That kind of hurts, you know. Uh, yeah. As I still have one of the team in my Instagram. I don't know who is Bodapav, but yeah, I do like that name. Uh, what I was trying to say, yeah, Nigel, thank you so much for joining in, and best of luck to you too. And let's hope Bruno does not get rotated. I'm pretty sure he won't get. Right, I don't see a reason to. Maybe the Leeds, yeah, Leeds versus Man United. It's a pretty big deal, right, for the football fans. But still, I don't know. Let's hope he plays. I guess. Come on, Nigel. You just put a lot of hype. I mean, a lot of confusions and a lot of skepticism in my mind just with that one comment. Let's hope that Fernandes plays though. And thank you for joining in. And if you're new, please subscribe and drop a like if it is helping you. Yeah, thank you. Uh, Ankit, time is running out. 9:45. So yeah, we still have I think half an hour, right? Let me just check. We still have half an hour. Yeah, we still have half an hour. So yeah, it's fine. We can still talk about everything. Uh, where was I? Dallas or Chilwell bench? You can't bench Chilwell. Can you bench Chilwell? That much of money on the bench? Would I want to do that? Nah, nah, nah. I think I would play Chilwell. Yeah, just play Chilwell. Like he can easily get you, I mean, attacking returns and maybe also clean sheet. I guess against Wolves, right? Yeah, yeah. Yeah, just play Chilwell. I can't tell you to bench Chilwell. Like no way. Nah, play Chilwell. Yeah, Goss, play Chilwell. Utkrist says all the best for the game week. Thank you, Utkrist, and thank you, and best of luck to you too. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you for joining in. Isan says, what about Rashford? Yeah, he's a good choice, Isan. He's a good choice. Maybe a good differential, I guess, right? Isan, no problem with that. Go for him. If you don't have money for Fernandes, maybe Rashford can work out, I guess. But still, the thing about Rashford and Fernandes is there's a reason why Fernandes is more expensive than Rashford because, like, come on, like Fernandes does take penalty, he does take free kicks, he does take corners, Ishan. So, but still, Rashford can give you a goal from that open play. Like one of those games when I saw Rashford and Bruno come on, I don't know which game, I just don't remember. I think it was against West Ham or Aston Villa. I don't remember the recent game, right? I mean, the impact they had on the team in just I don't know 5 to 10 minutes, like it was so massive, the Rashford and Bruno Fernandes combination, the one where Pogba scored a screamer. That game, I don't remember which one, but still, the impact was just too much to handle for the opponents. So I don't see problem with having Rashford in your team. So yeah. Mohammed says I'm hoping to get a clean sheet and Chilwell assist James goal. Yeah, let's hope so. Let's hope so. Anything is possible. It's pretty unpredictable game, right? So anything is possible, Mohammed. Yeah. Goss answered Dallas or Chilwell. Yeah, Goss. Yeah, I'm sorry I got to answer late, but yeah, I think I would play Chilwell. Like I don't know, I wouldn't have got to bench Chilwell. Like he's just too good. Yeah. Bishal, right? Maris for Zaha. Is it beneficial now? No, don't Bishal. Don't do that. Uh, I don't know. It might backfire, right? This is just my opinion, though, Bishal. But I think I wouldn't do that. I would hope that Maris plays for this game week. That's I think that's what I would do. But Maris to Zaha, I don't think that's any kind of improvement. Yes, Zaha is the talisman, but the fixture. Let me check fixture. Why is Zaha hyped so much? I just don't get it. Like he's not even on penalties anymore. Like Milivojevic is back in the team. He's not even taking the penalties anymore. Zaha fixtures: Liverpool, Aston Villa, Leeds, West Ham. Not that bad though. But facing Liverpool next, Liverpool defense not the best one. But yeah, I wouldn't do this. Yeah, just keep Mahrez, I guess, for this last game week, Bisal. This last game week, and hope he plays. Or if he also does not play, let's just hope he comes off the bench and gets you something, right? Because Mahrez against West Brom at home is super tempting. Some people are trying to get Mahrez for this game week, and if you get rid of him for Zaha, like I don't know, I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it, Bishal. Yeah. Mohammed says game week 19, West Ham and West Brom double game week plan ahead. Yeah, Mohammed. Yeah, I've still not got any kind of the official news from anyone. I did look one of the fantasy football of video where he kind of pointed out there might be a game. There is a game. West Ham said that there is a game on game week 19, except for game week 18. So my plan is to get Kufal in my defense. So my planning ahead for now is that to bring in Kufal instead of Mitchell or Kilman. So yeah, I'm still waiting for the more confirmed and more official kind of news, Mohammed. So for others team also, so there might be other Aston Villa double game weeks and Newcastle double game weeks that can easily happen, right? So yeah, my plan for West Ham player for double game week is to get Kufal because I already have Cresswell. So after I think Chelsea game, the fixtures are good for West Ham. So yeah, after the Chelsea game, Brighton, Southampton, Everton, like these do look like the easy teams on paper, but playing against Brighton, Southampton, I just don't see clean sheet in all these three games. For West Ham, to be honest, like these do look like good on paper, but still, I don't know. These are not easy fixtures. These are not just easy fixtures at all. Nah. So yeah, I think we have now 25 minutes. Yeah, just 25 minutes. So yeah, play around with your team for the last time for this game week, I guess. Where was I? Where was the question? Yeah, Mohammed, that is my Kufal for the double game week. For now, that is my plan. Pathik says my team: Martinez, Trent, Robertson, Diaz, Grealish, Mars, Bruno, Salah, Mope. You still have Mope, Pathik. The fixtures are not bad though, right? But still, he's not on penalties anymore. So, Bamford, Watkins, bench, Mendy. Is this which Mendy? The Leicester Mendy or Man City Mendy? If it's Man City Mendy, Ankit just said that Man City Mendy will be in the first 11. I don't know where he got the news. I don't know the source, but yeah, I'm pretty sure you can trust Ankit. Yeah, he's doing pretty good with his FPL team. So I would want to know which Mendy is that. If it's Man City Mendy, just play him, I guess. Dallas Kufal bench. I mean, why does your bench look so good? Kufal, Dallas. If that's Man City's Mendy, I think this is a very good bench. Question is, continue with heavy defense. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Your team, the bench looks too good, man. Three playing defenders. I mean, Bork also does play, just 4.3. So, Martinez, Trent and Robertson against Spurs. Diaz is a good one, but Trent on free kicks though, no problem with that. Robertson looking good. I can't bench players like Trent and Robertson. Just too much money to bench. I just can't. I just can't. Like this is like very different team that what I've seen. Because I don't see a lot of Trent and Robertson double up these days. I just don't see that. Pathik, but this might work out if it does. If they do, return points for you, it can easily be a nil-nil draw between Spurs and Liverpool. Pathik, that will be for you a favor. For you, good for you. So. Bruno, Maris, Grealish, Salah, Mope, a lot of kind of differential, not the obvious picks. Mope, Robertson, Trent. Yeah, the team looks different, but if it does work out, it will work out for you. Like it will help your rank a lot. What if Trent keeps a clean sheet and he scores a free kick? Like that's going to help your rank a lot, man. Benches, yeah, maybe there's just too much option in your team, man. There's too much option. Miles, Bruno, Mope, Bamford, Watkins, just too much option. Yeah. Maybe kind of now take those money off of defenders, from their bench and use it in the first 11. Try and do that, Pathik. Like I think there's just too much money in your bench. Maybe I wouldn't be against if you want to remove Dallas for someone else. Because I don't know, the Leeds defense just don't look good at all right now without coach, right? Really not good at all. I think fixture does get better for Dallas, but still, yeah. Maybe try and cut some money off of defense. I mean, off of the bench and put it in the first 11. I guess. Yeah, that would be good, and a lot of money on Trent and Robertson. But the fixture are getting for Trent and Robertson, getting good for Trent and Robertson in upcoming days. So yeah, Pathik, a very different team than what I've seen though. Uh, Charles says, will Aguero start? Maybe not, because as I said, according to what I read in the article, the thing is Aguero has started training, but he just started training one day before. Just he's been training one day, and the thing is, uh, I think Aguero might feature, right? Because he said that Pep Guardiola did say that Aguero is in contention to play, but the problem is, I think he won't start. He might come off the bench. That's what I think, Charles. Personally, that's what I think. It's Ali. Mount or Adams, who should I bench? Mount on set pieces. Adams against. I think is Mount still taking the set pieces. I did not watch their last game. Because if he is, but again, the thing is, Pulisic is back. Will Mount get the minutes? But Lampard loves Mounts, so I might regret this, but maybe play Adams. Yeah, maybe play Adams. I guess I might regret this, right? It's Ali, but this is just my opinion. Make your mind up. But I think if this was my team, I wouldn't want to bench both of them. To be honest, I'd want to play both of them. Mount looks like a good one if he does take set pieces. It's Ali. So I'd want to know piece duties. But if he doesn't, I think I would play Adams. Yeah, that's what I think. Ryan says take out Salah to bring in Bruno. Short term, I think. Ryan, as I said, if you don't plan to bring Salah in your team again after a few game weeks, just do it. Why not? Because as I said, I also can do that if I don't plan to bring Salah back in my team for De Bruyne, right? I can easily remove Salah for De Bruyne, but what I think is I wouldn't do it. Could bring both back in next week for a -4. KDB will be my captain. Ryan, like that is a risk that can work out. That might work out, right, Ryan? That might work out, but still, I wouldn't personally do it because I don't know. It just looks like a waste of a transfer. Like, what if KDB blanks this game week? Have you taken that into account, Ryan? That can easily happen. What if KDB blanks? Like, that is, as I said, that is unlikely. Like, KDB blanking against West Brom at home, that is so unlikely. Like, KDB can easily score a hat-trick this game week, but also, KDB might not even start. He might not play 90 minutes. It's Pep Guardiola after all. What if that happens? So, maybe not, Ryan. Maybe not. I personally wouldn't do it, but it's your team, so make up your mind and do it. It's Ali says, who's your captain? My captain is, so this is what my team looks like. Yeah, my captain is Fernandes because I don't have De Bruyne. If you have De Bruyne, just captain De Bruyne, right? So I think we have now 20 more minutes for the deadline. Yeah, 20 more minutes for deadline. So yeah, play around with your team and make your final decisions. And if you're new, please subscribe and please do drop a like. Where was I? Yeah, it's Ali. My captain is Fernandes because I don't have De Bruyne. Vishal says, bro, actually, I want to transfer Zaha out and get Mahrez in for -4. -4 to take off perfectly fine player who's playing right now. As I said, I think the main reason that Zaha did perform well against Spurs was because of the presence of the right? Fans on the field, but Zaha will be playing away, but he's not on penalty anymore. But would I take a hit to remove Zaha? I think Zaha is one of the players whose price is rapidly rising right now. Let me just check, but I'm pretty sure that is one of the things. Now let me just check. I don't know why a lot of managers are bringing him, but I'm pretty sure that's one of the reason, because there's no other player for that kind of price range who is playing good right now. Yeah, Zaha's price is rising and rising. His price has already risen once. Now also maybe not this game week, but next game week his price will rise again if he does good this game week. So I don't do it, Vishal. Don't do it, Vishal. Don't. Yeah. What if Mahrez gets benched? I guess. Yeah. No, don't do it. I wouldn't do it. Where was I? So the question, yeah. Mohammed says, I'm also doing same move. Okay, got to go. See, yeah. Mohammed, thank you for joining. Thanks so much and best of luck. Bisal, yeah, maybe if you want to take that risk, it might pay off, right? Because yeah, Mahrez can be good on his good day. Like also he takes right corners. So Bishal, it might work out. It might. But -4 for perfectly fine. Who's playing Zaha? I don't know. I don't think that's a necessary one. It is the temptation is playing with you right now. Bishal. That is the thing, because I don't see a reason to remove Zaha for a hit. That's what I'm trying to say. Like it is a good move, Zaha to Mahrez. If Mahrez starts, on paper it does look good, but still I wouldn't do it. Shrestha Bipun says Jota out, Mahrez in. Yeah, now that is the transfer. That does not look unnecessary. I think there was two. What I'm trying to say is Jota out for Mahrez looks fine. Why? Because Jota is not even playing, and it is a kind of improvement, Jota to Mahrez. Now, Mahrez, if Mahrez does play or not, that's not in our hands. If he does play, I think it's a definite improvement, Jota to Mahrez. Shrestha Bipun. Yeah. So thank you for joining in. Yeah, I think Jota to Mahrez is a good one, but Zaha to Mahrez for a hit, I don't know. I don't think that's necessary, Vishal. But if you want to take a risk, do it. Why not? This is just my opinion, and I wouldn't do it. Shivi says, I have to replace Jota and Ziyech. Suggestion, I have Grealish, KDB, Klitsch. So yeah, if you can bring money from somewhere else, maybe maybe partner up KDB with either Salah or Fernandes. For this game week, partner up KDB with Fernandes if you have the money. right? Jota and Ziyech. If you don't have the money, just bring in, I think, Rashford or Bowen, CB. Those two would be my suggestion for you. Yeah, Bowen has looked too good. I think if he does keep on doing good, his price will only increase, and he takes corners. So yeah, he's looked pretty good right now. Shivi, yeah, that's 15 minutes now. 15 more minutes for the deadline. So yeah, play around with your team as much as you want right now. So yeah, Shivi, I think for Jota and Ziyech, it should be Rashford or Bowen or Fernandes if you have the money. So yeah. Sana says Grealish or Ward-Prowse. I think I'd go for Grealish. Yeah, I think I'd go for Grealish against Burnley, but Burnley is not an easy defensive team to play against. So yeah, CV, yeah, it should be Grealish for me. Yeah, Grealish for me. Sana. Ryan says Martinez, Chilwell. Martinez, Chilwell, Robo, KWP. Martinez, Chilwell, Robo, KWP. Dallas, KDB, Neto, Salah, Bamford, Watkins, Vardy. Was going to take out Salah for Bruno the next week. Do Jota on bench, and Vardy. Okay, for next week, was going to take out Salah for Bruno. Don't do that. It's a very short-term move. If you want, Fernandes back. I mean, Salah back in upcoming few game weeks. Don't do that, Ryan. The next week, do Jota and Vardy out for Salah and Wilson. 4-4. Wilson, I think after these, let me just check, but I'm pretty sure he's playing Leeds, and after that, there's one good game week, and this it's getting tough again for Wilson. Let me just check. Wilson fixture. Let me just check though. Yeah, fixtures. Yeah. Man City, Liverpool, Leicester. Now, would you want to take a hit for that? Does that look long term to you at all, Ryan? It doesn't for me. Now you will get him for this game week also for -4. What if he blanks? Ryan. So it could be a risk that will pay off because Vardy also is playing against Spurs, right? Next, but still, Pereira might be back for that game. If Pereira does come back, it might be good for Vardy. And who's to say that Vardy can't score against Spurs? He did score a hat-trick against Man City, Ryan. So going to take out Salah. Don't do that, I guess. Just hope that Bruno blanks, I guess. I don't know. I know the temptation. I know. But you can't have everyone, Ryan. Like, I want De Bruyne in my team. I can't have him. I want Diaz in my team for this game week. I can't have him. So maybe just hope for the best. Like, I just hope that Salah outscores Fernandes in your team, right? These kind of things. Just hope for that. You can't have everyone. You only have one transfer 1 week. So yeah, not possible. So I don't know, Ryan. I personally wouldn't do it, but if you want to take that risk, yeah, maybe try that, Ryan. Maybe. Chidis, Zuma or Walker. Walker, of course. Yeah, Chidis, yeah, Walker. It should be Walker. If he does play, it should be Walker. Chidis says Bowen or Mahrez. Tough one, but like, if Mahrez does start, it should easily be Mahrez. Like, this shouldn't be a conversation. But what if Mahrez does not start? Now it depends, Chidis. Now I don't think Bowen particularly is a bad option. Let me just check Bowen. West Ham, Crystal Palace. Yeah. I don't think Bowen is a bad option. It depends if Mahrez starts or not. If Mahrez starts, I think Mahrez should be a good one, right, Chidis? So yeah, so you use a free hit. So it's your free hit. So I think, I don't know. Do you want to, if you can fit in players like, I don't know. I think you should stack up on Man City players if you are in free hit, Chidis. I think, yeah. Try and get either Bruno and Rashford or both. If you don't fancy, if you think Man United are not that consistent, just get either Bruno or Rashford, one of them, Chidis, right? And try and get KDB in your team. Maybe also Gabriel Jesus. Try and stack up on Man City teams and also Man United players. Try and do that. And with the defense, maybe get, if you are using free hit, maybe get Target. I'd want Target in my team personally. I do, Chidis, but I can't. If you are using free hit, I think this is a high time to get Target. Diaz, yeah, get Diaz, Chidis. Get Diaz, get De Bruyne. Yeah, those are the thing. Those are the players I think you should get it. You should get them if you are using a free hit. Like, I don't know if I could use a free hit right now. Like, let me just check. Man City, yeah, I would definitely get Diaz and De Bruyne from that team, and maybe even Gabriel Jesus. but Aguero will be in contention for this game week. But I don't think he'll start though, Chidis. So yeah, there's only about 12 minutes left for the deadline. So yeah, do confirm your teams, guys. So yeah, Leeds against. Let me just check. Let me just check. Who could keep a clean sheet for you? West Ham, Aston Villa, Burnley. Yeah, what Man United also can keep a clean sheet, right, Chidis? So maybe squeeze in Lindelof or any cheap defender, any cheap defender, a Lindelof or I don't know Shaw or Wan-Bissaka. These kind of players. I think Man United might just keep a clean sheet. They did not look that bad defensively, right? They just don't look that bad defensively, Chidis, to be honest. Man United against Man City defensively did not look that bad. Yeah, maybe get target. Yeah, for you, I think for if you are using a free hit, three defenders should be maybe target, right? That might backfire, but still, I do fancy target for this game week. Diaz and maybe Shaw or Wan-Bissaka or Lindelof, any of those Man United defenders. And in the midfield, you should probably get De Bruyne or Fernandes or Rashford, right? Oh God, like so many things going through my mind, because I can bring any player I want this game week if I'm using a free hit, right? I'm not, but yeah, I think if you are using a free hit, try and get a lot of Man City players. That should be fine. It is. Uh, Thank you, sir. Yeah, well, you are welcome, Chidis, and thank you for joining in. And please subscribe if it helped. Yeah, Ramkor says Captain McCarthy easy 12 points. Just kidding. Yeah, don't do that. Don't do that, Ram. Just Captain Vardy. Do that. Chidis says I have target Walker. Target Walker. Chilwell. Maybe you can go without Chilwell if you are using a free hit. Maybe Chidis. Maybe it might work on your favor. If I was using a free hit, I think I would rather use that money on midfield or forward. Chilwell. Yeah, if you want to go with Chilwell, go with it. I think other than Walker, you can also go with Diaz. You can use that money in midfield or forward, right? I'm not trying to completely change your team or completely shape up your team, because it is a team and you should play around with it. But this is just my opinion, right, Chidis? So yeah, just 10 minutes for the deadline. So yeah, the time is almost over. Yeah, target is fine. Walker for Diaz, maybe Chilwell for yeah, maybe a Man United defender, I guess. And Grealish, Fernandes, KDB, Bowen. That looks fine to me. Yeah, that looks fine to me. Fernandes, no Salah, fine for this game week. Yeah, the team looks good. D Damndy says who to start, McCarthy or Martinez? I think it should be Martinez. I think Martinez is playing Burnley, right? Martinez. Yeah, Burnley. Yeah, it should be Martinez. Play Martinez. Yeah, Burnley not good attacking wise at all. Chidi says Watkins, Bamford, and Calvert-Lewin forwards. Yeah, maybe reduce the Chilwell and Walker money to get Gabriel Jesus. I guess I don't know. Like Gabriel Jesus might not play. Aguero can play, right? But still, I do feel like Gabriel Jesus will play. And yeah, that's what I think. Just think twice, I guess. Yeah, that's just my opinion. Yeah. Chidi says thank you very much. Yeah, you're welcome. Thank you so much for joining in, Chidi. Damley says Salah, Son, Fernandes, KDB captain. It should be KDB for me, but I don't have KDB, so I went for Fernandes, Damdy. So yeah, I think yeah, it should be KDB. Number 1 KDB, number 2 Fernandes. I wouldn't go for Salah or some this game week, I guess. So yeah, it could easily be a nil-nil draw. Chidis says subscribe. Thank you so much, Chidis, and others. Please do subscribe too, like Chidis did. So yeah, that will help the channel a lot. And now it's almost over. I think the questions are done, so no more questions in the chat box. And I'm surprised my internet did not collapse or something, anything, it worked perfectly fine. I'm just surprised it worked. And yeah, please do write in the chat box what do you think about the new template that I created. I wanted to make my videos visually more like watchable, but I did not have a lot of time recently because of, as you know, my brother getting married and my examination and all that stuff. But yeah, I did have some free time today, so I kind of played around with the templates. So yeah, there's still about 7 more minutes for the deadline. So yeah, okay, some questions here. Sagnik says best of luck, brother, and all. Captaining KDB fine enough. Also, long term, do you think Bruno plus Wilson is good or Kane plus Bowen? For now, I wouldn't say long term, but for now, for the upcoming 2 game weeks, I think I would go for Bruno plus Wilson. Yeah, Sagnik. Yeah, Kane plus Bowen. I think I could still wait, but as of recent, Bowen has looked good, and the fixtures look also good. But next, Bowen plays Chelsea, and I think Wilson plays some easy team. So yeah, I think for next 2 game weeks I would go for Bruno and Wilson Sagnik. Captain De Bruyne, I think it couldn't be better. Sagnik, right? So yeah, it's fine. It's fine, Sagnik. Yeah, for me it should be Bruno and Wilson. Ed KE says, is Stones on your watch list? Cheapest option for a solid defender. Yes, he is on my watch list, but I can't trust Pep at all. So maybe no. Like Laporte there, Ake there, Garcia there, who can easily replace them. Like not just 3 options, but 3 very good options, 3 very good and capable options who can easily replace Stones. So it's just about time I think Stones gets rotated. So I wouldn't go near him personally. Let's see if he keeps on playing, maybe. But for now, not for me. Lee Fisher says bench Grealish or Suchek. How can you bench Grealish? I wouldn't bench Grealish. Play Grealish. No, I wouldn't want. Like, I don't think this is a fair comparison. I guess Grealish is a talisman. Come on. No. I wouldn't bench Grealish. Lee Fisher, yeah, play Grealish. Ankit says, all the best, everyone. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining in. And Doctor says 4th year. Not really. हुनुपर्ने चाहिँ हो है, तर not really. Different story. I have some different story. Yeah, Lakshman. Yeah, maybe after, as I said, after the examinations and all that stuff, I'll be more consistent and I'll come out with not just live stream but also other videos. You know, the short 15 to 20-minute captainship video and all this kind of stuff. But lately, I've not have a lot of time to like produce the videos, I guess. So for now, it's just live streams. So yeah, thank you everyone for joining in, I guess. And now it's about time. It's just 5 minutes. I think it's fine to end the stream. I guess there's no more questions, so I think I'll end the stream. And Lakshman Morrison, yeah, thank you so much for joining in. Ankit, Sagnik, right? And Ram Kodel, everyone, thank you so much for joining in. Did I miss James Gabriele? Thank you so much for joining in. Everyone, it's Alpha, Rising Baller. Yeah, thank you so much for joining in. I think I'll end the stream now. Ankit, yeah. Let's hope it does get better in upcoming days. So yeah, let's hope so. Locks on engineer with black. Nah, I don't smoke. Yeah. Live streaming is great. Yeah, Ankit, yeah. I think I'll now end the stream. Like no more questions. Like everything is, there was not too much to talk about, to be honest. Like the game, this game week came so fast, you know. Like it just, there was just one day between the game week 12 and 13. Not too much to talk about. Not too many changes, right? So I'll just end it. I'll just end the stream now. So again, I'm so thankful to everyone joining in. Please subscribe if you are new, right? And please drop a like. That will help a lot. And best of luck to everyone. Stay safe, right? Coronavirus and all that stuff. So yeah, we'll meet next game week, I guess. Thank you so much for the support. And I guess okay, new question. Morgan says Suchek or Grealish starting lineup. Grealish. Go for Grealish, Morgan. Yeah, go for Grealish. I don't know, how can I bench Grealish? I just don't see the point. I can't. Morgan. Yeah, just play Grealish. Come on. This shouldn't be a question. Play Grealish. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Now I think I'll end the stream. Thank you so much for joining in. Bye bye.